What happens when chess pieces start talking and roasting each other mid-checkmate? Welcome to Feeling the Squeeze, a hilarious yet deeply instructive animated chess puzzle from chess.com. In this video, we bring a seemingly simple position to life with witty dialogue, dramatic personalities, and a perfectly timed knockout move. Watch as the white queen delivers a crushing checkmate, while the black king slowly realizes he's completely trapped. It's strategy, storytelling, and comedy rolled into one.
All right, everyone, I hope you've been enjoying the slow squeeze because I'm about to turn it into a full-on hug.
Why does it feel like the walls are closing in? Who turned off the ventilation?
That's not the walls, Your Majesty. That's good positioning.
Can someone please do something about that queen on F5? She's been staring at us like a villain in a soap opera.
Hey, I helped. I took away E5 and C5. I'm basically security.
Wait, are we losing? I just got here.
Oh, you're not losing. You're being artistically dismantled.
Excuse me, I'm guarding things. Important things, I think.
Team, remember no rush. Let her enjoy the moment. She rehearsed this.
Thank you, Your Majesty. I did rehearse in the mirror twice.
Can pawns file for emotional support?
Only if you can move backwards. Oh wait.
Okay, let's stay calm. I have squares. I definitely have squares. E7, G7. Someone check the brochure.
Sir, those squares are, how do I put this politely, unavailable.
What do you mean unavailable? This is not a huddle.
Oh, it is a hotel, and you're checking out permanently.
I don't like her tone. I really don't like her tone.
All right, everyone, curtain call. Queen to D7, checkmate, darling.
I beg your pardon.
You heard me. No squares, no escapes, no hope. It's over.
E7, nope. G7, nope. This is a scam.
I can't reach her. I have long arms, but not that long.
Why am I always the last to understand what's happening?
Team effort, folks. We boxed him in like leftovers.
Told you I was security.
This is outrageous. I demand a rematch and better co-workers.
Well played, everyone. Especially you, Queen.
Thank you. I'll be here all week, unlike our friend on S7.
Today we're looking at the puzzle titled Feeling the Squeeze, published on March 30, 2026 on chess.com. Despite Monday puzzles typically being more accessible, this one carries a very instructive theme that even advanced players can appreciate, namely, the concept of restricting the opponent until a sudden, decisive finish appears. The position may look cluttered at first glance with multiple black pieces seemingly active, but as always, we must train ourselves to look for forcing moves first. Checks, captures, and threats. These are the tools that often reveal hidden tactical opportunities. In this case, White has a remarkable opportunity to end the game immediately, but only if they recognize how constrained the Black King truly is. The title, Feeling the Squeeze, is quite fitting because Black's position is already critically compressed, even if it doesn't look like it at first. Let's begin by assessing the position before making any moves. Black's king is sitting on F7, and although it has a few squares around it, each of them is either controlled or obstructed in subtle ways. The rooks and queen for Black appear active, but they lack coordination when it comes to king's safety. Meanwhile, White's queen on F5 and rook on G3 are particularly well placed to apply pressure. The pawn structure also plays a key role. Notice how pawns on D4 and C3 help restrict escape squares and limit Black's defensive resources. This is a classic example of how static positional advantages, space, control, and coordination can suddenly transform into a tactical blow. The key question we should ask ourselves is, can White deliver a forcing move that exploits the king's lack of mobility? Now comes the critical moment. White finds the stunning move. Queen moves to D7, delivering checkmate. At first glance, it might seem almost too simple, but that's the beauty of well-executed tactics. Let's break it down carefully. When the queen lands on D7, it directly attacks the Black King on F7. More importantly, it covers all the escape squares. The king cannot move to E6 because that square is controlled. It cannot go to G6 or G7 due to White's coordinated control. The square E7 is also unavailable, either occupied or covered. There is no possibility of blocking the check. because the queen is too close and the geometry doesn't allow interposition. Capturing the queen is also impossible. None of black's pieces can reach d7 in time. This is what we call a clean mate, where every defensive resource is stripped away. What makes this puzzle particularly instructive is how it demonstrates the culmination of accumulated pressure. White didn't just stumble upon checkmate. This position is the result of squeezing black's king into a confined space, limiting its mobility step by step. The final move is almost a formality, but recognizing it requires awareness of piece coordination and king safety patterns. For intermediate and advanced players, this is a reminder to always evaluate the opponent's king in every position, even when the board looks complex. Often, the answer lies not in a long calculation, but in recognizing that the opponent has already run out of good moves. So as you reflect on this puzzle, remember, when your opponent is feeling the squeeze, that's your signal to look for the knockout blow.
Like the video if you enjoy funny chess content. Comment your favorite line from the pieces. Subscribe for daily animated chess puzzles and lessons. Stay tuned.